Welcome back to the Boo Review. So this is our first recording in the new place. As you can see, it's a little different behind us.
We'll replace the bloodstained sheet with a nice
with a little nature. And speaking of nature, it seems like some Russian just thinks that he's like fucking God and bending nature to his all ever fucking will over in the homeland,
okay,
heartland. Whatever.
It's the motherland.
Motherland. That's the phrase.
Homeland would be U.S.
Yeah, no. He's just creating all of the crazy creatures he wants to.
Yes.
Homunculus, some people call it. Most people, I guess, probably know that if they know it from Full Metal Alchemist. There's a joke in Big Bang Theory involving it at one point.
Most people probably know it from Full Metal Alchemist, the original, not that Brotherhood shit.
I think Big Bang Theory is more popular than Full Metal.
but
it plays a much better role in Full Metal, and it's better.
But anyway, these videos have been suggested to us so many times, more times than any other video we've ever had suggested. So I don't know, there's something about this video that really, sticks with people. Anyway,
I mean, they're really well done.
Yeah, they're
disgusting as hell to me.
It's graphic. If you're queasy or whatever, and if you get squeezy, don't watch it. I'm sure you've seen these before because you suggested it to us, but we're going to go ahead and show them to you, kind of give a rundown of each one. So this first one, he shoots his load into the egg.
I should probably preface that, and the whole thing is the way he makes the homunculus is injecting human sperm. We're presuming his own, but who knows?
He could have jerked somebody else off.
He injects it into the egg with a syringe and then puts a Band-Aid over the hole and then puts it like in a toboggan to keep it warm.
I guess to like incubate it or whatever. So
for whatever good that does.
Yeah, he's not a hen. Anyway, his first attempt produced this spider biscuit.
And the second one here, he looks like he produced Mortal Kombat's Scorpion. Fatality.
Apparently, it spits something at him. It's kind of hard to see. He smashes it immediately. The third one, he produced nothing because apparently he was using store-bought eggs.
Yeah, and he used like 20 of them.
He used I think like 1 million.
How long do you think it took him to gather all up that jizz?
Probably not long at all. He probably just masturbates like any other male. Just a little bit of every session. You'll be surprised how much it adds up over time. Try it, fellas. These videos come from the Russian channel called How to Make. It's basically like a paranormal themed channel. It's like an alternative to the how to make channels you see all the time, but instead, we're making homunculuses and creating fires. Homunculi. Oh, what did I say? Homunculuses? I've seen both Full Metal Alchemists. I should know that. So we've gathered up all the debunks for you to see here, and they are as follows. First one is Rainbot's debunk, and she basically said she asked her professor, and her professor was like, "Nuh-uh, there's isolating mechanisms, and that means that this can't happen. It's hard for birds to even make hybrid birds. Compare that with people and chickens. 320 million years of evolution separated
humans and chickens.
So Scare Theater's debunk was basically that humans have 46 chromosomes while chickens have 78, meaning that we're very, very, very different than chickens, and therefore we can't have chicken babies. Insomniac's debunk said that although there are cross-genetic splicing engineers who do this, and they've done it with like goats and spiders to make silk, that was in a lab. That's not, injecting your junk in an egg. He mentioned that Stalin used to try to make humans mate with chimpanzees to make a super soldier, and that was unsuccessful because all they ended up creating was Nathan. The most disturbing debunk, and one that might be true, is that this guy's just taking eggs and not incubating them properly, and when you do that, the fetus will become deformed, and when you pull it out, it might look like something like this.
And in that situation, obviously the sperm has nothing to do with it.
Russian debunker Michael Linden shows a very convincing recreation with I guess it's like a mold called plasticine, I guess is how you say it, and he uses a magnet under the table, and it looks very, very similar. But Michael Linden said that also the way he got into the egg was that you can just crack open the top, replace the egg that you showed in the video that you were making a hole in and inserting. Take another egg that you've already cracked open and put a Band-Aid over it. Nobody's going to know. The Michael Linden one, you might have to auto-translate because it is in Russian. So instead of presenting you guys with facts, chromosome numbers, and reason, we're just going to try it ourselves. We figure, why not, huh? Let's just do this thing. Let's see what happens. All right, so we're going to go and do this, and then we're going to come back in 10 to 40 days. All right, come on.
Nope.
Well, you're not going to inject an egg with your semen?
I ain't got to go anywhere.
You need the egg.
That's part 2.
All right, we're back. AJ masturbated for 40 days. and nights. These are the results.
It turns out that not all of them were a success.
He made a new video. He has a new homunculus. He's going to take this little worm turd and he's going to let it thrive and basically live outside the egg. And later on, he's going to release another video and see how it has developed. This thing is not going to develop because say it is a deformed fetus, it's not going anywhere. If it's fake, that's better because then the next video, they'll have to create something really spectacular.
If he's going to keep this one right here to see if it grows, I mean, I feel like we should give it a name. Nina.
Nina? Oh. That's for you Full Metal Alchemist fans out there. The original. Well, it happens in Brotherhood too, but it's not as emotionally resonant, and that's why the first one's better. This is our take. This is the first indicator of fakery. Anytime you ever want to squash something in your house, how long does it take to actually get something to squash it or to capture it and put it outside? He had this book ready. He was ready for a squashing.
Usually I'm able to grab something pretty quick, but I'm too cautious to act on it.
When you're looking for a book to squash something, usually you want to make sure the book, it's not like a book you like. You don't want to mess up the thing, you know. Prior experience tells me this is fake. I think if he wanted to experiment on this thing, he wouldn't have squashed it. That doesn't make any sense. It felt too like it was intended to provoke a reaction.
He's also a f***ing pyromancer. Why didn't he just Roy Mustang?
Yeah,
why didn't he Roy Mustang the bitch? Maybe the fear was real. Maybe he didn't expect it to succeed. And you know what else? Didn't succeed.
No.
He's a liar. Or he's just an entertainer.
The second indicator of fakery is the blood after he squashes the thing. There's something about it that seems kind of, it's not like red like you would think it to be.
You don't know what a homunculus blood is
that's
like.
true. I don't know what homunculus blood is like. I just know that whenever we created blood back in our Charlie video, I think ours looked a little bit more convincing. Go
watch our Charlie video. It's one of our favorites.
The third indicator of this being fake is the spider biscuit. And the fourth indicator of this being real is our proof. You've seen it. It's amazing.
So now you know a little more about Nathan's origins. He only thinks he was plugged from the jungle.
Anyway, that's it. That's off this video. We recorded for like 30 minutes. I'm done. We don't think the homunculus thing is real, but you might. All right, we're done. Later, guys.